staring at the text I'll never send, rereading the part where we used to be friends. The kitchen light flickers, the house is too quiet. My mind is a storm and my heart is the riot. I walked past your porch, saw a light in the hall, and I almost reached out, almost gave you a call. But I know that I'm ghosting in a life I once shared, and I'm terrified now that you stopped being scared. I miss you, I'm sorry, I know it's too late to fix all the cracks and the twists in our fate. I'm screaming your name into pillows at night, just begging for one chance to make it alright. I'm sorry for words that I threw like a stone. Now I'm paying the price, sitting here all alone. I miss you, God, I'm so sorry. You were my anchor, the north in my sky. Now I'm just a drifter, just waiting to die to the version of me that was whole by your side. Before all the ego and before all the pride, I see your new photos, you're learning to smile, and it kills me to know I'm a forgotten mile. Are you happier now that I'm out of the way, while I'm still rehearsing the things I should say? I miss you, I'm sorry, I know it's too late to fix all the cracks and the twists in our fate. I'm screaming your name into pillows at night, just begging for one chance to make it alright. I'm sorry for words that I threw like a stone. Now I'm paying the price, sitting here all alone. I miss you, God, I'm so sorry. If I could go back to that night in the rain, I'd swallow my anger, I'd swallow the pain, I'd hold you so tight that the world would disappear, and I'd never let go. I'd keep you right here, but you're gone, and I'm just the echo of a mistake. I I miss you. I'm sorry. I saw you in the window of that place we used to go, laughing with a stranger in the neon's amber glow. You were wearing that same sweater, the one I used to borrow. And for a second I forgot the weight of my tomorrow. But then I saw the way you leaned, the way you touched her hand, the exact same move you used on me, just like we'd always planned. It's a recycled kind of magic, a ghost of what we were. And it kills me that I'm just the before that led to her. But I'd rather be the than the one who's next in line, to think that they've discovered something holy and divine. I'd rather be the memory, the one you can't erase, than the girl who's only there to occupy my space. Because I know how this story ends. I've read the final page. I know the way you turn your heart into a golden cage. Yeah, I'd rather be the exit, I'd rather be the used to be, than the one who's still believing you could ever just be me. She's got that look of forever written in her eyes, the same one I was wearing when I fell for all the lies. Does she know that you're a traveler who never unpacks a bag? That I love you is just a white flag you've learned how to wag. I wanna walk up to her table, I wanna whisper in her ear, enjoy the light while it's shining, 'cause the dark is coming near. But I just turn my collar up against the biting cold, knowing some stories are better when they've already been told. Oh, I'd rather be the ex than the one who's next in line, to think that they've discovered something holy and divine. I'd rather be the memory, the one you can't erase, than the girl who's only there to occupy my space. Because I know how this story ends. I've read the final page. I know the way you turn your heart into a golden cage. Yeah, I'd rather be the exit, I'd rather be the used to be, than the one who's still believing you could ever just be me. It's a special kind of lonely, being the one who knows the truth, watching you sell the same old dream to someone else's youth. I'm the scar that you're hiding, I'm the Staring at the rain against the glass tonight, thinking about the way you used to hold me tight. The silence in this kitchen is a bitter pill. I'm waiting for your footsteps, but the world is still. I find myself checking the places you'd be, hating the fact that you're happy without me. It's a dull, heavy ache that I can't quite explain, like a permanent cloud and a constant rain. And I guess I'm in love with a ghost in the room, with a memory that's buried in a beautiful tomb. Yeah, I guess I'm in love with the way that we were before every us became a him and a her. It's a lonely confession, it's a pathetic cry, but I'm still holding on to a dead-end goodbye. I guess I'm in love, and it's killing me slow. I saw your favorite book on a shelf in the store, and I felt my heart shatter all over the floor. I almost bought it just to feel your touch. Isn't it crazy to want someone this much? You've moved your boxes, you've cleared out your space, but I still see your smile in every stranger's face. I'm a moth to a flame that's been out for a year, just a fool in a desert, crying one salty tear. And I guess I'm in love with a ghost in the room, with a memory that's buried in a beautiful tomb. Yeah, I guess I'm in love with the way that we were before every us became a him and a her. It's a lonely confession, it's a pathetic cry, but I'm still holding on to a dead-end goodbye. I guess I'm in love, and it's killing me slow. They say that time heals, but time is a thief. It steals all the joy and it leaves all the grief. I don't wanna move on, I don't wanna be free. If freedom means you aren't here with me, I guess I'm in love still. In the dark, in the cold, with a story that's already been told. The piano is dusty, the middle C stiff, like a heart that's too shattered for anyone to fix. I try to write us a melody, something sweet and true, but the notes keep on bleeding a darker shade of blue. I'm humming a ghost of a tune we once knew, Back when I love you was something we do. Now the ink is just smudges on a tear-soaked page, and I'm just a singer trapped in a cage. It's a broken love song, out of tune, out of time. A beautiful poem that's lost every rhyme. The chords are all hollow, the bridge has collapsed between the forever and the time that's elapsed. I'm singing to shadows, I'm screaming at air, to a version of us that's no longer there. It's just a broken love song, and nobody's listening. I remember the harmony, how your voice met mine, like a perfect alignment, a heavenly sign. But you changed the key without telling me why, and left me to hold the hello and goodbye. Now the radio plays songs that sound like a lie, 'cause they talk about wings but they don't teach to fly. Every chorus is a trigger, every verse is a blade, cutting through the promise that we both once made. It's a broken love song, out of tune, out of time. A beautiful poem that's lost every rhyme. The chords are all hollow, the bridge has collapsed between the forever and the time that's elapsed. I'm singing to shadows, I'm screaming at air, to a version of us that's no longer there. It's just a broken love song, and nobody's listening. The music has stopped, but the ringing remains, a symphony made of my losses and pains. If I play it loud enough, will you come home? Or am I just static on a disconnected phone? Just a broken song, ending on a flat note, a lump in my throat, silence. The world was in color when I was your queen. Now everything's gray and everything's mean. I'm washing the scent of you out of my hair, but the smell of the sorrow is still in the air. I wake up to shadows and sleep in watching the gold of us turn into rust. You walked away with the sun in your hand, leaving me stranded in a colorless land. And I'm going back to the black, to the cold and the dark, where there's no turning back. My heart is a cavern, a hollowed out shell, living in a heaven that turned into hell. I'm painting the walls with the ink of my tears, drowning the ghost of our beautiful years. And back to the black, where I belong. I tried to wear red, but it felt like a lie, just a costume for someone who's waiting to die. I see you in windows, I see you in dreams, but reality's tearing apart at the seams. The silence is ink that I'm forced to drink down, a slow motion sinking, a quiet way to drown. You're finding a new light, a brand new spark, while I'm getting used to the taste of the dark. And I'm going back to the black, to the cold and the dark, where there's no turning back. My heart is a cavern, a hollowed out shell, living in a heaven that turned into hell. I'm painting the walls with the ink of my tears, drowning the ghost of our beautiful years. So I'm back to the black, where I belong. No more blue skies, no more gold, just a story that's finished, a fire gone cold. The light is a memory I can't quite recall, as I watch the last of the embers fall. Back to black, the curtains are closed, the fire is out, and nobody knows how dark it gets. Fade out on a low, lingering note. I saw you dancing in a photograph someone else took. You had that forever kind of glow, that never-ending look. while I'm over here just trying to remember how to breathe. Stitched together with the pieces that you chose to leave. I heard you moved to the city, found a place with a view. Does the morning sunlight hit her the way it used to hit you? Or do you see my shadow in the corner of the hall? Do you hear my name whispered when the winter curtains fall? Does it give you hell when you're closing your eyes to know that our forever was built on beautiful lies? Does a silence scream my name when she's sleeping by your side? Is there a part of your soul that you're still trying to hide? Oh, I hope the memory of us is a ghost you can't sell. I hope the thought of what we were just gives you hell. I burn the letters, but the ink is tattooed on my brain. Every I love you is a needle, every promise is a stain. You look so functional, so adjusted, so fine, like you didn't spend 3 years intertwined with mine. But I know the way your heart beats when the lights go down low. I know the secrets that you terrified to let her know. Does she know you're a thief, that you stole all my light? Do you think about the hollow you left in the middle of the night? Does it give you hell when you're closing your eyes to know that our forever was built on beautiful lies? Does the silence scream my name when she's sleeping by your side? Is there a part of your soul that you're still trying to hide? Oh, the memory of us is a ghost you can't sell. I hope the thought of what we were just gives you hell. I don't want you back, I just want you to feel a fraction of the damage, something jagged and real. I want my name to be the bitter taste in your glass. I wanna be the ghost you can't help but let past. Yeah, I hope it gives you hell every time you smile, every single mile between me and you. Does it hurt yet? Your keys are still sitting by the front door frame, and the air in the hallway still whispers your name. I'm walking on eggshells in our empty room, wrapped in the scent of your faded perfume. I know that you're gone, that the bridge has been burned, but I'm stuck on the pages we haven't yet turned. My heart is a ghost that refuses to leave, caught in the space between us and to grieve. So how do I say goodbye to the half of my soul? How do I act like I'm still standing home? You are the rhythm, the blood in my veins. Now I'm just a harvest left out in the rains. Teach me to breathe without you in the air. Teach me to love at your empty chair. Oh, I'm holding a hand that's no longer there. How do I say goodbye? I saw a movie you'd like and I reached for my phone. Then the silence reminded me I'm all alone. It's the almost and should have been tearing me down, the weight of a king who just lost his crown. People say time is a healer of scars, but time is just distance between us and stars. I'm terrified if I let go of the pain, I'll lose the last piece of you that remains. So how do I say goodbye to the half of my soul? How do I act like I'm still standing whole? You are the rhythm, the blood in my veins. Now I'm just a harvest left out in the rains. Teach me to breathe without you in the air. Teach me to love at your empty chair. Oh, I'm holding a hand that's no longer there. How do I say goodbye? Do I just close my eyes? Do I walk out the door? Do I pretend that I don't love you anymore? I'm not ready yet. The words are stuck in my throat. letter unposted, a final sad note, goodbye. I can't say it. I saw your car turn the corner of our old street today, and for a second the world didn't feel quite so great. I almost waved, I almost called out your name, but then I remembered nothing's the same. I've spent months building walls, brick by heavy brick, trying to convince myself I'm not still lovesick. But the sight of your shadow is a ghost in the sun, and I'm back at the start before I've even begun. Put on a smile. I haven't felt human in a long, lonely while. Someone asked how you were, and the air left the room. Every fine that I uttered felt like a tune. It's the way that you linger in the songs on the radio, the way that you're everywhere, everywhere I go. I'm a puzzle with parts that don't fit anymore, just a heap of remember on a cold kitchen floor. And I fall to pieces like glass on a stone the minute I realize I'm standing alone. I can play the part, I can wear the disguise, but I can't hide the wreckage behind these tired eyes. One mention of you, one familiar refrain, I'm staring at the active lights on a cold glass screen, watching worlds keep turning that I'm never really in. The group chats are silent, or maybe I'm just erased, like a name in the sand that the tide has displaced. I buy a coffee for one and I sit by the glass, watching groups of 3 and 4 laughing as they pass. They have secrets to share and inside jokes to tell, while I'm just an echo in an empty shell. Oh, it's a long, quiet road, this life without friends, where the conversation starts and immediately ends. No one to call when the ceiling starts to cave. No one to pull me back from the edge of the wave. I'm a ghost in a crowd, a shadow on my own. I never knew together could feel so alone. I remember the Saturdays when the air felt loud, before I became just a face in the background shroud. We drifted like smoke, or maybe I just stood still. Now the distance between us is a mountain and uphill. I see your photos, you're glowing in the light, but I'm the one who's missing from the frame tonight. Is it something I said or the things I didn't do? And now I'm just to remember him to the version of you. Oh, it's a long, quiet road, this life without friends, where the conversation starts and immediately ends. And no one to call when the ceiling starts to cave. No one to pull me back from the edge of the wave. I'm a ghost in a crowd, a shadow on my own. I never knew together could feel so alone. Oh. They say be your own best friend, but I'm tired of the talk. I'm tired of the silence on every single walk. I just wanna witness to the days that go by. Someone to notice the fire is alive. Is anybody there? Just a life without a hand to hold, without a story told. Still here, just me, just me. I put my heart on the table, high stakes bet, on a love that I haven't quite finished with yet. I played every card, held my breath through the night, but the house always wins when the feeling ain't right. Now the neon is flickering, the smoke's in my eyes, and I'm trading my truth for your beautiful lies. Oh, love is a losing game, and I'm just a fool who keeps calling your name. Built us a palace on shifting gray sands. Now I'm watching it crumble with blood on my hands. There's no trophy for trying, no peace in the blame, just a heart on the floor. In a losing game. The silence is heavy, a debt I can't pay, for the forever that started to wither in May. I followed the rules and I played by the book, but you stole all the pieces with one final look. Now the board is all empty, the players are gone, and I'm left in the wreckage to wait for the dawn. Is a losing game, and I'm just a fool who keeps calling your name. I built us a palace on shifting gray sands. Now I'm watching it crumble with blood on my trying, no peace in the blame, just a heart on the floor. I'd play it again if it meant you were near, even knowing the end is a salt water tear. What a desperate gamble, what a hollow cost, to love something so much, just to watch it get lost. Deal me out, I've got nothing left to play, just a ghost of a wind that got away. It's a losing game, and I lost. I'm staring at the wreckage of a life we tried to build, a house of cards and promises that never were fulfilled. The mirror shows a stranger with a shadow in her eyes, a hollowed out reflection of 1,000 no goodbyes. I didn't lose my way, and I didn't lose my mind. I just left the best of me somewhere in the behind. It wasn't fate or timing or the stars that didn't align. It was the way you held my heart and told me it was mine. Oh, love's to blame for the hole inside my chest, for the way I can't find peace and I can't find any rest. It's the culprit in the corner, it's the ghost under the bed, it's the reason why I'm living, but I'm feeling mostly dead. Don't blame the distance or the things we couldn't say. Blame the love that promised it would never go away. Yeah, love's to blame for breaking me this way. They tell you it's a blessing, that it's better to have known the warmth of someone's fire before you're left out on your own. They don't tell you about the frostbite when the fire finally dies, or the way the truth feels dirty after all the pretty lies. I'm a victim of a feeling that I didn't see coming. I'm the only one left with the sound of the drumming, of a heartbeat that's just echoes in an empty, quiet hall, waiting for a person who will never ever call. Yeah, love's to blame for the way I'm still waiting for you, crying for you. Streetlights flicker, casting shadows on the wall. I'm waiting for a phone that never rings at all. The sheets are cold on the side where you used to sleep. Now I'm drowning in the secrets that I used to keep. I walk through the house, but I'm a stranger in these halls, tracing every crack until the ceiling falls. I've been lonely before, but it never felt like this. A hollow in my chest where I used to feel your kiss. The world keeps moving, but I'm frozen in the gray, watching all the colors of our summer fade away. Oh, I've walked through the fire and I've survived the storm, but I've never, no, I've never felt so I saw your reflection in a window downtown, but it was just a girl in a different colored gown. My heart did a somersault, then crashed into the floor. 'Cause you're the only ghost I'm still looking for. Funny how a crowded room can feel like a desert plain when you're the only person I'm calling through the rain. I've been lonely before, but it never felt like this. A hollow in my chest where I used to feel your kiss. The world keeps moving, but I'm frozen in the gray, watching all the colors of our summer fade away. Oh, I've walked through the fire and I've survived the storm, but I've never, no, I've never felt so. Turning around, but you're never there. Never felt so alone. The lights are out, the door's still locked. Well, mystic, rain. walking through the grocery store and I see your brand of tea, and for a split second I forget that you're not coming home to me. I almost bought it, almost called out to ask if we were alone, but then the cold air hit my face and reminded me to let go. You've changed your number, changed your hair, changed the way you laugh, and I'm just a blurred out figure in an old torn photograph. It's like we never shared a bed or a secret or a life. Now the silence between us is sharper than a knife. Now you're just somebody that I used to know, a ghost in the supermarket, a shadow in the snow. We were a forever, a fire, a beautiful burning light. Now I'm just a stranger you don't recognize. Tonight you've brought me from your story, you've deleted every trace, and I'm just a memory with a fading, tired face. Oh, it hurts more than the ending, the way you let me go, to be just somebody that I used to know. I heard from a friend of a friend that you're doing really well, like our 3 years together was just a story you don't tell. Do you tell your new someone about the way we used to be? Or did you bury every version of the girl who loved me? I'm stuck in the remember while you're living in the new, and I'm terrified of the day I don't recognize you too. But the hardest part is realizing that I'm the only one who's still standing in the wreckage now that everything is done. Now you're just somebody that I used to know, a ghost in the supermarket, a shadow in the snow. We were a forever, a fire, a beautiful burning light. Now I'm just a stranger you don't recognize. Tonight you've scrubbed me from your story, you've deleted every trace, and I'm just a memory with a fading, tired face. Oh, it hurts more than the ending, the way you let me go, to be just somebody that I used to know. We're not enemies, we're not friends, we're just nothing at all. Two people who once fought it all, now waiting for the fall. How do you unknow a soul? How do you unsee a heart? When did until death do us become worlds apart? Just somebody I used to know, the person I love died a long time ago. Goodbye, stranger. Goodbye, stranger. The curtains are drawn, but the sun bleeds through. Another morning I didn't ask to see. The coffee's gone cold and the house feels blue, since you took the life right out of me. I don't check the mail, I don't check the time. The clock on the wall stopped at 10:30. I'm just a man who's committed no crime, but I'm serving a life sentence without a friend. I'm not living for tomorrow, I'm not dreaming of the sky. I'm just sitting in this kitchen, waiting round to die. Every heartbeat is a hammer, every breath is just a sigh. Since you left me in the hollow, waiting round to die. There's no light at the tunnel, just a long dark goodbye. I tried to find comfort in a bottle and a glass, but the bottom only shows me what I've lost. Watching the seasons and the strangers pass, calculating what this forever really cost. The neighbors stop knocking, they know the smell of grief. It's a heavy, big velvet that won't let you breathe. I'm a fallen branch, I'm a withered leaf, waiting for the wind to finally leave. I'm not living for tomorrow, I'm not dreaming of the sky. I'm just sitting in this kitchen, waiting round to die. Every heartbeat is a hammer, every breath is just a sigh. Since you left me in the hollow, waiting round to die. There's no light at the tunnel, just a long dark goodbye. Don't tell me it gets better, don't tell me I'll be fine. You can't mend a spirit when you're broken the spine. I'm just counting the seconds until the end of the line. Close the door, turn out the light. I'm ready for the sleep that lasts all night, waiting round, waiting round. candles whistling to an empty room. I still set the table for two, watching the steam fade into the gray. Just like the way I'm losing you. The floorboards ache under my feet. Every shadow looks like your ghost. I'm holding on to a memory of the version of you I love the most. Where is my love? The one who promised to stay through the rain. Where is the heart that used to know every pulse of my pain? I'm calling your name into the hollow, tracing the code where you used to be. Oh, where is my love? And why didn't you leave some for me? I found your ring in the velvet tray, a circle of gold with no beginning or end. But our story stopped on a Tuesday night, with words we can never unsend. Now the silence is a heavy coat that I wear when the sun goes down. I'm a king of a kingdom of nothing at all in this quiet, forgotten town. Where is my love? The one who promised to stay through the rain. Where is the heart that used to know every pulse of my pain? I'm calling your name into the hollow, tracing the code where you used to be. Oh, where is my love? And why didn't you leave some for me? Did it burn out like a candle? Or did it just drift out to sea? Was it something I couldn't handle? Or was it always meant to leave me alone in the dark?